All right, everyone, it's time to get to the cooking. Now, I am a transparent individual, so I wanted to go ahead and show you that I do take supplements. This is my multivitamin, my fish oil, my magnesium glycinate, and my calcium citrate. And the reasons why I picked these certain supplementations is because my multivitamin is lacking in some ways. And that is the reason why I picked calcium citrate. Specifically, there are other supplements out there, but this one is better. And now I used to take magnesium citrate, but I switched to glycinate just based on what I was able to find out from here. Now, I'm not quite sure if there's a better study out there or anything like that. I wasn't able to find any, but I'm definitely curious if someone wants to point me to it. All right, and I'm not going to lie, I definitely do not measure how much olive oil I use. I just know that I use enough to create satiety so that I'm not hungry. And considering I haven't even gotten anywhere close to my weight that I want to get to with keto, I just go ahead and eat the amount of fat that I feel will bring me to the best form of satiety that I can reach without overconsumption. Now, I've always had problems with just plain water, and this is really the only water enhancer, quote unquote, that I could find that actually isn't that bad for you. It's pretty decent for the most part. I used to flavor most of my things with this stevia, but I found out that stevia, too much of it, especially if it's got erythritol, which this does have, can give you, problems, gastrointestinal problems. And so I decided to switch over to this. I'm gonna see if it helps out at all. All right, so here's where we're starting. I'm gonna do 3 eggs, maybe one chicken breast to start off, see if that's enough. Maybe I'll cook 2, I don't know. And then mushrooms. Definitely want to get that potassium in. Another way I get my potassium in, because on the ketogenic diet you need to remember that electrolytes are absolutely paramount and you have to make sure that they are at the right levels at all times, is this new salt. Very easy. Just got to measure 1 gram of weight, and that's about, I believe, like 673 or something like that. And so that's about 1,200 for 2 servings. Okay, in video correction, it's 530, my bad. So 2 of these is about, 1,000 milligrams of potassium, and you need about anywhere from 3 to 4. I personally do just fine with 3, but, they say it's optimal to get the 4,000 milligrams of potassium, so. Another really easy electrolyte to get that a lot of people have trouble with is sodium. I love me a good pickle. Not only do I love me a good pickle, but 1 entire pickle, don't want to overdo it, by the way, because it's very easy to go over on carbs if you munch on pickles all day. Getting all tongue-tied over here. It's about 1,000 milligrams of sodium in 1 pickle. So you could easily just eat 4 of those if you really wanted to and get your sodium for the day. But you probably don't want to do that because, it'd be kind of boring to eat pickles all day long. And here are the 3 eggs. These pans are a bit on the cheap side. That's why you saw some staining. They're actually very clean. I cleaned them very well, but unfortunately, because they're cheap, they like to have everything stick to them. And because of that, they brown and turn all nasty. So I'll get a new set eventually, a much nicer one. Now, I don't really measure the mushrooms either. Probably should, to be honest with you. Maybe once I actually closer to my goal, I'll do that. But there's not very many carbs in them anyways, for the most part. And there's a good amount of potassium, so. And then this is how I measure the potassium, the 1 gram of it. So that shot glass weighs about 75 grams. I usually put about 2 grams in my food. So we'll go ahead and do that. All right. Yep. Let's go ahead and add that in there. Sure, stir it up really good. It actually just makes this just one big giant heaping bit of potassium. So it's pretty nice. And don't want to overdo it on the new salt though. This stuff right here, because of the ingredients, oops, that's not it. Potassium chloride, if you overdo it on that and put too many servings in, or eat too much of this rather, or consume too much of it, however you want to say it, you will get a really, really bad stomachache. And then I do like to cut my chicken up.